You know, over the next 10 to 20 years, virtually every business and government agency will use artificial intelligence. So how can workers and businesses prepare for the AI economy of the future? Joining us now to provide a little insight from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce is Jordan Crenshaw, Senior Vice President of the Chamber's Technology Engagement Center. Welcome, Jordan.
Thanks for having me.
So how widespread will the use of AI be in the coming years?
Well, AI is already transforming our world as we know it. If you're using your phone to get directions or trying to figure out which movie you want to watch next and have it be recommended by your streaming service, you're already using AI. But even more seriously, even doctors are using artificial intelligence to diagnose and develop cancer treatments faster. But even on a local level here in Cincinnati at Children's Hospital, doctors are actually leveraging AI to support and accelerate cystic fibrosis research. So that's just in Cincinnati. But from a global perspective, $13 trillion of economic impact is going to actually be had on a global level, too.
Wow. So let's talk about the workforce here in the U.S. How can we help them and the businesses prepare for using artificial intelligence, and how can they use it to hire people?
Well, one of the concerns we hear about artificial intelligence is workforce, and that's one of the reasons why we launched our AI Commission led by a bipartisan group of former members of Congress and experts to really tackle issue areas like workforce. And what that commission found is that AI is best positioned to fill gaps in the workforce, not replace it. And some of the recommendations that they make are that we need to change how students in K through 12 are learning and introduce them to technology faster. We need to make investments in retraining and reskilling the current workforce that we have. And finally, we need to also make sure we can fill the gaps that we urgently need here in the U.S. now, and that's by reforming our visa process. Now, some ways that companies are using AI, you can actually use AI tools to expand your application pool to people who may not traditionally have been considered for a job you were hiring. And so those tools can match with artificial intelligence those with the skills to the places that we actually need to fill jobs.
So, Jordan, with AI, how can the United States stay competitive?
Well, the nation that leads in artificial intelligence will have a strategic advantage in the 21st century. And for example, China is already racing to outspend us on research and development. They're already outpacing us on patent applications for robotics and other types of AI. And that's why it's critically important that the United States address these challenges. And our own AI Commission made some recommendations here as well. For example, we need to bolster our alliances with democratically aligned nations on developing trustworthy AI. We need to modernize intellectual property in the United States by making it so that we can get patents applied for quicker and also protect IP against nefarious actors. And finally, even from a national security perspective, the Pentagon really needs to take a look at how it can employ and integrate trustworthiness into its AI systems.
Well, there's been a lot of news about regulating artificial intelligence. Should there be a pause on development?
The U.S. cannot afford to pause the development of AI systems while countries like China and non-democratic nations accelerate efforts. We can walk and develop trustworthy AI at the same time. And that's why it's critical that in the United States, we get regulations right so that we can balance innovation and protect individuals.
Well, this is all fascinating. Where can someone go for more information?
If you want to learn more, you can actually visit us at uschamber.com/AI Commission.